Give me a beat. Give me. No, be like I want like a sexy beat, like.
Why don't you just do it and then you could walk in like that. Oh my gosh.
What's up, guys?
Howdy, partners!
Howdy, partners. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing absolutely awesome.
I have to sit like this with the blanket on me because the last time I filmed a video I kept having to zoom in because you could see up my skirt the entire video.
So you're wrapped in the cover.
So I have to hide that now.
Okay, so today we are reacting. I didn't say okay so you could take your hand off my back.
Oh.
No, of course not. I said it because I messed up. I don't want you to cuddle me.
So today, guys, we're reacting to episode 6 of our new MTV show, Wrong Distance Relationship. If you haven't watched it yet, you've probably heard a spiel by now, but if you haven't watched it yet, there's a snap code here, there's a deep link down below. Please do watch it before you watch the rest of this video, because we are gonna, we're gonna give away spoilers. So guys, to give you a recap of what happened in episode 6 of Wrong Distance Relationship, basically at the start, Monica was ice skating with her sister Liz, talking about this new app that she downloaded where she can make friends.
That is a real thing that I do. I do go on this app all the time because when you're in a long distance relationship, it's very hard to make friends and keep friends. Me personally, I'm only in New York 6 months out of the year, and I'm only in the UK 6 months out of the year.
But when you say you're only here 6 months out of a year, actually you're here for like 2 months at a time, so it's even harder because it's like you're here for 2 months, you start to build a relationship, a friendship with someone, and then you go on for 2 months and they forget all about you.
It's very hard to make friends, and I found this app where you can literally make friends. It's like a Tinder, but basically for friends.
Yeah.
So I go on that all the time, and I explain my situation. Everyone has like a bio, and I say how I'm always traveling back from New York to England, so I'm never really in a set place at a time, because I always feel like, you know, people don't want to put in the effort for someone if, you know, you're not really going to see them.
Well, that's the thing.
Often.
Like, if you think about it, would you put time and effort and money into building a friendship with someone if they're just going to leave you for half a year, potentially when you need them most as a friend? And the answer is, unless they're a special friend, is generally going to be no.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to be negative about it because I feel like this whole series is highlighting the negative side of long distance relationships.
It's showing the drama,
hence why it's called Wrong Distance Relationships. I'm sorry to put kind of a negative vibe on this and on the whole kind of friendships in long distance relationships thing, but honestly, I've probably got like 3 people in my life that I can call truly, really good, true, special, best friends. And all 3 of them I met well before I started dating Monica. So I was able to kind of build up that friendship, build up that relationship, and kind of really get to know each other as, it sounds cheesy, but kind of as brothers before I met Monica. So they understand, they know what it's like to have my lifestyle, and they kind of live with it. One of my absolute best friends in the world, Taylor, he's actually in a long distance relationship as well. His girlfriend Ellie lives about 3.5 hours away from him. So obviously it's not to the same extent as us, but you can't exactly go up 3.5 hours and spend the day with each other. I've known Taylor since I was like 4 years old. We were absolutely best friends through elementary school, or primary school as we say in the UK. I'm godfather and Monica's godmother to it. I'm godfather and Monica's godmother to his kid Jack. You know, I feel like the real true friends that I have are the ones that I was able to build up friendships with before this whole long distance relationship thing, because it's
hard.
It's hard.
It's not just hard on us, but it's hard on our friends too, because I can't make plans with my friends. Like my friend recently was like, hey, you want to come to Hawaii? But I can't plan trips like that because I don't know when I'm going to be in America. So it's really hard to like figure out when to hang out with friends, when to see friends, when to... I can't do any vacations with friends or anything like that. Like it's really, really hard on all of us. Definitely.
And talking about like when you can see friends and stuff like that, I feel like it's even harder when you're in a long distance relationship and you are back home. So say if I've got a friend in England, for example, and both of us are in England, I still feel guilty about seeing that friend because Monica's here, and Monica spent all this money on a return flight from New York to England, and she's living with me, and you know, she wants to do all these things while we're in the UK. So I want to spend as much time and make it as special as possible
it's like we're on a
for
time
Monica.
Crunch.
Yeah, we're on a time crunch every single time, every single day we're on a time crunch. Yeah. Literally, we've been thinking for the past couple of weeks, like, oh, is this the best use of our time? Do we want to do this today? How do we make the most of today and the next day and the next day? Because I'm leaving on Monday and it's Saturday right now.
It's so stressful because like when we go out in England and I see like groups of girls like hanging out, it makes me like kind of sad because I don't have that. Like I can't have that. So it's like when you're in a long distance relationship, you have to make sacrifices, and one of those is not being able to see your friends often and making it harder to make new friends. So that's something we talk about in that episode, and it's kind of very emotional because you see me call Sam after and like tell him how I'm feeling a little upset, and even though like he's there for me and he's saying all these sweet things, it's still so hard because it's like he's not even there. I'm by myself still. At the end of the day, I'm by myself. I'm eating by myself all the time. I go shopping by myself. I do all these things by myself.
Literally. So. When I'm in the UK, like I said, I'm not saying we haven't got friends, by the way. Like Monica's got a few friends here. I've got a few friends in England and stuff like that. But say for example, another thing is we're both self-employed. We do things kind of off-peak. So for example, if I want someone to go to the cinema with, if I want to watch a new movie, I will probably go at like 2 p.m. when no one else is in the cinema just because it's a better experience for me. But those 3 people that I was saying I'm like best friends with, one of them works down in London, another of them lives like 4 hours away. Taylor, the guy I was telling you about before, he works 9 to 5 every day, so he's got a set job in an office. It's hard, isn't it? It's very, very tough. Yeah. If you guys are in a long distance relationship, can you relate to this? Is this something that kind of goes through your mind and something that you kind of struggle with? Something that stresses you out?
Yeah. It's like kind of embarrassing talking about it because like we're 22 and 24 years old. It's like, oh, we have like no friends. Like it sounds like so sad.
You know what though? I would rather have like 3 true friends that I know I can always rely on than 20 friends that are just like, I feel like, oh, I'm part of this friendship group, but am I would I really be friends with this guy if he wasn't in the same group? You know, that kind of thing.
So this is something we deal with, but again, it's a sacrifice we're willing to make.
Definitely. And Monica's actively going out, and you're trying to find new friends, aren't you? On this app you're on, and it's working. I mean, you've made Natalie off that app. Natalie's a really good friend of yours now. Yeah. Guys, if you're having any like stresses, struggles with this exact kind of thing, drop us an email to hello@samandmonica.com and let's have a chat about it. Let's bring it up on camera. Let's talk about some like case studies. You know, bring your kind of stories onto the camera. That's really it for that episode. The next episode, as you saw the preview, I think Sam proposes. Obviously that did not happen, so get ready for that episode. Yeah. That is not our big surprise that we keep talking about. Yeah, so basically guys, once we finish reacting to this first season of Long Distance Relationship, there's 8 episodes by the way, this is episode 6 that we're reacting to right now. So yeah, 2 more after this. We've got a big surprise for you, something we've kind of bottled up and kept quiet for like 2 or 3 months now. So we cannot wait to share that with you guys. Very, very, very big news. I just want to add one more thing actually. What? I feel like a lot of these videos recently have been very, very negative towards long distance relationships. You guys must understand that being on a reality TV show, there has to be negative things to keep the audience captivated. Sells is what you're trying to say. Drama sells. Yeah, drama sells. So yeah, we're not going to beat around the bush. Drama sells, and there are the negatives in a relationship that we don't really publicize on our YouTube channel that much. So if you do want to see them and you haven't seen the series, do watch the series Long Distance Relationship on MTV's Snapchat channel. I feel like it does actually do a very good job at highlighting the negatives of long distance relationships. But the point I'm trying to make is I don't want you guys to think that the whole structure, the whole kind of thing of long distance relationships, I don't want you to think they're all negative, because 99.9% of the time we're happy and very positive. Yeah. And that's what we always like to show, because obviously there are some downsides to a long distance relationship, but we don't like to show that because we want to show you guys the good. All you ever hear is the bad. It's never going to work. Why are you putting time in? Like, it's so much money. Why don't they just live together? Yeah, how do they have enough money to do this? Are their parents funding them? All these kind of crazy things that we're getting comments about, and stuff that's going on in our mind as well. Like we actually just had an argument earlier about like, where are we going to live in the future? We were thinking of living in Florida, but like, you know, Monica's known all along that I've wanted to live in South France truly. Monica's wanted to live in New York truly. We're both compromising, we're both making sacrifices to make this work, and living in Florida is one of those things. Anyway, the point I was trying to make is long distance relationships, the benefits so far outweigh the negatives, guys. Like, honestly. Yes. Very true. This is the absolute best relationship I've ever been in, and the last one I'm hopefully ever going to be in. I just love this girl so much, guys. So
Don't cry again, please.
every negative thing we're saying in these videos is just clarification of points and experiences and what you're seeing in the episodes, because like Monica said, drama sells.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you in the next video. And that's it.
Keep the love alive. Wait, that's my channel. That's not your. That's not this channel, is it?
Yeah.
Talking of my channel, go watch it, guys. Anyway,
And
bye.
thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.